Hello everyone, how's it going? It's me Tangociss back at you with another review, and today we're reviewing Aperture Tag. If you think about Portal, but instead of a portal gun, it's a goo gun instead, so you can go ahead and cue the goo jokes. And as always with my reviews, we're starting up the positives, followed by the negatives, the neutral areas, and then the final thoughts. So let's go ahead and hop to it, shall we? Right, so the first positive here is the environment design. As you guys probably know from my Portal 2 custom map videos, I do like the old Aperture style and design, so seeing a bit more of it, as well as the overgrown style, was quite a nice welcome in the early stages of the game. Next positive is the voice acting. It's quite a good job. If you guys have played Portal Stories Mail, in that game we were introduced to a new personality core, and that core had quite a nice voice acting. Same time around for Aperture Tag, we're introduced to a new personality core, and he also has a good voice, so my positive here is a good job of the voice acting for this here game this time around. The next positive, as you've probably guessed by the title and with the gameplay, is that we're introduced with a new goo gun, which is a new way to solve the tests. So if you want to solve the tests of goo, and not with portals, if you've played a good heap of Portal I mean, it is a nice change of pace using goo instead of portals to solve things. The last positive is that the game actually has a map maker, so if like me you enjoyed making maps for Portal 2, you can probably go on ahead and make maps in this game too. I'm not sure if I'll do any custom map videos in this game. If I do, it'll probably just be a few, maybe for ones I might make. Don't quote me on that, I did say I might make, not will, so just keep that in mind if you want to go ahead and make requests or something. So if I do, I do. If not, well, there you go, I guess. But maybe I'll change my mind down the line. With that out of the way, let's go ahead and look at the negatives. Now mind you, this is probably going to be more of a neutral area, depending if you're used to how the goo works from Portal 2. Although taking into account new players that might give us a go, I'm including this as a negative. Otherwise, if you're coming from Portal 2 and you're used to how all the goo works, you can include this as a neutral area. So the only major neutral area, or negative depending on how you look at this, is that the early game platforming with the goo can be a bit sticky at times of the timing your jumps and angling your landings. After a while you'll probably nail things down depending on how good you are at platformers. But as I said, if you're new to these sort of games, this can be a wee bit tricky, so you might want to take your time or something whenever you're trying this. Honestly speaking now, for my final thoughts on the game, while the platforming and goo gun might take a wee bit of getting used to, this is a fairly enjoyable game, which at the time of review goes for about £3.99p. Yes, you've heard me right, £3.99p. Although you will need Portal 2 installed to actually play the game, you see. So aside from that, if you have an evening spare, as well as £3.99, you can probably go on ahead and pick up the game and enjoy some goo. Aside from that, that's all from me, Tangociss. Cheers for watching, make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and come on ahead and enjoy the gameplay.
You solved that really fast. Now, this next chamber should offer more of a challenge for us. Well, very good. Nice. Okay, maybe it's time to introduce myself. I'm Nigel, and I will be your testing associate for this testing track. Glad to meet you. Test subject name here. Guess you forgot to fill that out. Don't worry, I'll get that checked. In case you haven't noticed yet, that green field, the Aperture Science Paint Gun Activation Field, also known as Fizzler, will activate and deactivate your paint gun. realize that painting is all good and fun, but cleaning that stuff up is horribly expensive. So just please only spray where you think is necessary. Our Aperture Science sentient washing servos will thank you. Now this is the Advanced Jumping Training Course. It will teach you, ideally, how to navigate through future test chambers. Nicely done! I love that final jump. Looks really fun. Sometimes I wish I had legs so I could do what you do, but then I remembered the other things we do to test subjects. I probably shouldn't have said that. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be fine.
Look at this! I just looked at the documentation for these big monitors. Let me show you myself. Sweet, isn't it? Now you can look at me. So it's not as creepy knowing you're being watched, 'cause you can watch me too. How cool is that? Oh, the door. Let me get that for you. And the song. Good luck.